The starting line.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. We've got Wendell Carter. Markelle Fultz is out there with Wagner. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bol in at the power forward position. And it's Wagner missing. Morris against Fultz. Here's Porzingis. Deflected.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Here's Porzingis. Bol grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Wagner with it. Beal picks him up. Pass to Bol. Now here's Fultz. No good with a layup. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
In transition, here they come. That shot wide open.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Morris against Fultz. Here's Bol. Will it go? That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Carter can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And it's Morris penetrating. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Fultz. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Wagner against Beal. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Out to the right wing. Porzingis in the post. Morris against Fultz. Takes a three. Orlando grabs the miss. He can't get that one to fall. And Washington the other way now. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. It's stolen by Kuzma. Gafford in the post. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Fultz against Beal. Pass to Wagner. Five to shoot. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got 5 points.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Morris finds Kuzma. Beal outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by Carter. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Schofield in at the 4 spot.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Here's Gibson. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Mo Wagner. Harris is checked in for Schofield. And that one misses. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special. Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Isaac, right side. Harris, outside. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Now here's Nunn. He's guarded closely. And here's Wright from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. It's Anthony on the take. Can't cash it in from close range.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here's Gibson. Shoots over Isaac. Right. Good D by Harris.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul of the game. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Back to Suggs. Missed inside. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Driving inside, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It's It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis comes in for Avdia. Beal, he's checked in for Nunn. And it's Morris in for Wright. Out to Harris. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Kispert. Gafford with the ball. Over Anthony. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Beal. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Out to Anthony. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court. Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
The Wizards making a switch here. Wright's checked in. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Bull comes in for Isaac. Banchero's checked in for Harris. And Wagner subbed in for Suggs. Here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Kispert.
And look at this summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history, over $240 million.
Here's Bull. Tipped. Out to the right wing. Uncovered. That one a little long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
In transition, the Magic on the run. The three from Banchero. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That one misses.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
Anthony in the post. Hounded by Wright. Here's Wagner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Orlando.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And here's Wright from the arc. Bull grabs the board. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Orlando foul. First personal foul. 15 foul.
That's good from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
The Magic have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Bull. Here's Carter. Back to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. From deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the wash.
With the score, your Wizards, 35. The Magic, 21.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Lets the three fly. Avdia pulls it in. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Isaac outside. 4-3. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Isaac. Wagner for three. Fires in the triple. Wagner's got 5.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Wright. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game.
Showing off tremendous handles, Wright, confusing the defenders and scoring the basketball too.
Here's Suggs going inside.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 12.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Wright against Anthony. On the wing, Suggs. And that one's good. Suggs has got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Here's Wright. And he converts the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Pass to Suggs. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wright outside. The three is up. Knocks down the long J. Wright's got 11 in the second half.
Hey, we know DeLon Wright has a terrific all-around game, but tonight it's been all about his scoring. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Wright. And the basket is good. Wright's got 14 points for the game. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. It's Anthony on the take. Here's Isaac. Wright with the board. For Washington, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. It's blocked.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Here's Wagner. And another basket for Orlando.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And 1:01 left in the third.
Boy, the energy, the passion, Gibson plays with a real fire inside, an aggressive dunk.
The Magic have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Suggs. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Suggs has got 6 here in the quarter.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Wright. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound Washington. At one point, they led by 16. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Washington ends up going with a new group.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis, when you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Porzingis. Misses from short range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wizards out in front. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Banchero, Franz Wagner out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bol in at the four-man position. Banchero no good. And it's Morris penetrating. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Fires from the wing. Morris against Fultz. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And the Magic pushing it up now. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Morris against Fultz. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Pass to Wagner. Got a piece of it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Kuzma outside. Right wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He does not get the second one. And Orlando shooting the ball at 48% so far. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Bol, defended by Porzingis. Down low. Great D that time from Porzingis. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Bol, defended by Porzingis. Bol, no good. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Fultz has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morris down low, hounded by Fultz. Banked it in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Fultz. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
With that scorer's mindset, aggressive move by Fultz to create the second chance point.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And he jams it home with authority.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Ooh, decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum?
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
The Wizards with a lead, and it's Beal penetrating. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bull. Now Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Wagner for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And now just a 1-point Washington lead.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Porzingis in the post. And it's in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Both good from the line that time.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Beal against Wagner. Here's Morris. Here's Gafford. Money.
Monster flush that time from the big man.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Wagner outside. Outside for Fultz. And there's a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gafford passes to Beal. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here with the drive, and it's good.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
So we see the Wizards get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
We've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Markkanen.
First team foul.
Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Kuzma. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Excellent job just prying away that ball from Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma against Markkanen. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Beal. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. Rebounded by the Wizards.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Beal finds Gafford. A shot, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's Sexton. Out to the wing. Clarkson outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Porzingis is double. The shot's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Beal can't get it to go. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Out to Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Morris passes to Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Gafford's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Markkanen. Porzingis with the steal, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz trail by 4. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart, and we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
First team foul.
Olynyk with the steal, and here we go. Here's Sexton. Markkanen with it. Clarkson outside. Markkanen a screen on Beal. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Just 3 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside. Markkanen can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 4. Outside for Beal. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Beal's got 5.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
Gafford. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. Washington shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw missing.
Second team foul. Utah foul.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Horton Tucker. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Jones, and it's Horton Tucker in at the point.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Wright looking around. And it's Kispert in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot.
Good job sticking with his man. Rudy Gay moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
Blocking foul called on. Benny Alfia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Gay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
So easy to respect Taj Gibson and the way he goes about his business. A strong leader on and off the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question, because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Passes it to Kispert. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Kispert's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington. Down low, and he dunks it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's It's the Wizards now. Right outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Toscano Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And we've seen it for years. And despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Beal. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside. Finding a nice way to finish that time.
Sexton the pass to Toscano Anderson. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
A steal. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. The Jazz making a switch here. Olenek's checked in. Jazz trail by 12. Clarkson passes to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Gafford inside. He's against Olenek. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Got a piece of it. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Beal with it, now defended by Markkanen. Morris outside. Left side, Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
And he's good on the second. Utah with the ball. 9-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Olenek. Lays it up off the glass. Olenek's got his first basket.
Well, Olenek at his size is big enough to get the job done.
Olenek with the steal. Here's Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Here's Kuzma. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And whoop.
Your Wizards, 35. The Jazz, 30.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters Are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
It's just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority in halftime.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Gafford, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 5.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Morris against Clarkson. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. The pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Clarkson finds Sexton. Clarkson against Beal. Markkanen down low. 10 points for him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Porzingis, here we go. That's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Jazz trail by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
And he drives in. Let's go. A nice shot by Toscano Anderson. Now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
The shot's good from Kispert.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Gay inside. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Here's Wright. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wright's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
To the middle. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards leading by 4. He kicks it to Avdia. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Toscano-Anderson, the pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks it out to Gay. Poked away and stolen by Wright. Right side Gibson. And Jones sends it back. Gay inside. Jazz passing it around. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Back to Gay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got his second bucket tonight.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
For Washington, they had gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For the tie, and Gay lays it in. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Wright. With 2 seconds left, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Stolen by Kispert. He can't get that one. And we've reached the end of the third game so far. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 5-point game. And Markkanen throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Porzingis kicks to Beal. Out to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Markkanen finds Clarkson. Markkanen down low. Covered by Gafford. Markkanen can't get it to go. And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Utah calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Rudy Gay's checked in for Sexton. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alden.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thanks, David. Clarkson against Beal. Gay outside. Outside, Markkanen. Clarkson finds Markkanen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kisper's checked in for Washington.
Basketball. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Corey Kispert.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Beal. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
A pass to Gay. It's tipped. Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Clarkson against Beal. Outside, Porzingis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. .131 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Olynyk, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. And right there playing physical.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Beal taking his time here. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Outside, Porzingis. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Wizards.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Kispert in the corner. The 3 connects from 3-point range. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
kicks it to Beal. Lets it fly. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have endorse both. Both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Here are the starters for Utah. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Sexton against Fultz. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Now here's Markkanen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
And it's Wagner missing. Markkanen inside. He got a piece of it. Here's Wagner. Pass to Bowl. And stolen by Markkanen. To the paint. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Wagner inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Bowl. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Olynyk in the post. He's against Isaac. 6 to shoot. Markkanen inside. Isaac with the steal. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. Basket counts. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Shot from the wing. Olynyk passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Markkanen. And a missed layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Bowl. Wagner with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Fultz passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Olynyk. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That one drops for him.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Carter. Clarkson against Isaac. And here's Fultz. Wide open. And another basket for Orlando.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Now here's Clarkson. The kick to Olynyk. Isaac covering. Pass to Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Carter. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Utah, Damian Jones.
And the second free throw is good. For Orlando, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Bull. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Toscano Anderson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back shortly for the start.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Here they come, Magic fans.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Juan Toscano Anderson is out there with Damian Jones. Then there's Rudy Gay. Here's Suggs. Harris right side. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Mo Wagner has a combination of size and skill that's special. He knows how to adjust to contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Harris. From downtown, Jones grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Toscano. Outside Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
The kick out to Gay. Back to Jones. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Suggs. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Banchero. The rebound by the Jazz.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Gay's shot is good.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Got a hand on it.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Harris. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Pass to Jones. Back to Toscano-Anderson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Toscano-Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Here's Wagner. And he banks in the layup. Wagner's got 8 points.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Abaji. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Pass to Toscano-Anderson. 51 seconds left in the second period. Down low. No one near him. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Assisted.
The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. There's Fultz with a 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
It's deflected. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Carter with the 7-footer. Jones with the block. They get it back. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Markkanen. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Can't hit that one. And so a close game as we...
The Jazz, 27. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mo Wagner. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Bowl in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
Don't you just love how Olynyk shares the basketball? He uses his height to see over defenders.
And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, BA, there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Here's Sexton after the basket by Orlando. Clarkson outside. Soft touch off the glass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Utah leading. Outside Sexton. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
He's checked by Carter. On the wing, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Back to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Bull. Pass to Isaac. Now Wagner. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Marketed inside. Clarkson against Wagner. Clarkson with a screen on Fultz. Here's Sexton. And it's in there. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Isaac. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run to the left side wing. Pounded by Fultz. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Harris comes in for Bull. Suggs is checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Orlando trailing here. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Gay. And Anthony, here we go. Jones with the block. The Jazz have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half.
One of the highlights of the 2022 All-Star Weekend, of course, Cole Anthony in the dunk contest, using his dad, our 2K colleague, Greg, as a prop.
All right, so Cole Anthony's in the dunk contest. How would you rate his dad, Greg's performance scores?
BA, I'm giving Greg a 2 out of 10. No, that's not true. It was great to see Cole create his own career path. Greg is so proud. The future's so bright for Cole. Settle in, Greg. Going to be a long career for your young one.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8. Here's Harris. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Abaji. Takes the 3. The Jazz again can't hit for Orlando. They've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Suggs has gotten his second bucket on the night. On the wing, Jones. Gay inside. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Gay. And the layup falls. Gay's got 6.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Banchero. They get it again. Second chance effort, and Anthony with the lay-in.
That's about Cole Anthony having a feel for where that shot is coming off and creating an opportunity.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Toscano Anderson. On the wing, Jones. Goes back up. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Jazz up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Clarkson missing.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Fultz is good.
Whenever Fultz is in a catch-and-shoot situation, you know he can't wait for that ball to find his hands.
Well, the Jazz shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Clarkson passes to Sexton. And here's Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Fultz. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The kick to Olynyk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
Wagner against Clarkson. And stolen by Sexton. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
And Utah has possession. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Very difficult to contest and cover a guy that's 7 feet and skilled as Markkanen is. Defense makes every effort, but he just turns it into a foul ball.
Markkanen hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Clarkson against Wagner. Pass to Bowl. Now here's Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Sexton grabs the board. On offense, here's Utah. Right now on a 9-0 run. Connects from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Back to Wagner. Here's Fultz. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Isaac over Olynyk. Oh, and there's the whistle. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
2 shots.
The previous play is under review.
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For your 407 dance team. Fans, it's time to get loud. It's your 407 dance team.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Now here's Sexton. Olynyk in the post. Isaac covering. Clarkson, left side. Shot clock at 5. Goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Back to Wagner. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Fultz passes to Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Outside Olynyk. Markkanen with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
How about the up fake by Markkanen? Gets the defense committed. Once they're leaning, turn the lights out. He is so good at drawing contact.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. The Magic have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Magic.
And so he makes both from the line. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Clarkson attacking. The kick to Olynyk. And he drives in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Utah with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Stolen by Carter.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
And here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Clarkson attacking. Markkanen up top. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Into the lane. Pass to Bowl. 3-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
At the line for
And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here.
taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Markkanen. And so it's Utah with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at small forward.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Morris finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And here's Porzingis after Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bol the pass to Carter. Beal with the steal. Deflects the pass and stolen by Bol. Carter kicks to Bol. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Suggs is a guard, but showing you there, he knows how to get positioning like a big guy to haul in that offensive rebound.
Kuzma outside. Right side Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Carter. Back to Fultz. From deep. A second chance effort. Carter kicks to Suggs. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Fultz finds Wagner. Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. 5 on the clock. Bol can't hit. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And it's Beal in the corner. That three off the mark. Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Carter. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Beal dives in and finished off by Beal.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Suggs, count the basket. Suggs has got 9 points.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Out to Porzingis, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Orlando Ball.
The Magic trail by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Beal with it. Now Bol defending. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Makes it off the glass.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Wizards leading by 7. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Carter with the bucket.
Carter Jr. showing you the mobility that he has as a big guy. Really good job that time creating for himself.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Got a hand on it. This is it to Suggs. Stripped away. Morris outside. It's Beal on the wing.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now. Always doing his best to get right into the grill of whoever he's guarding.
And so it's Washington bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Hole is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Drives to the hoop. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
Kispert and the pass to Avdia. Nunn kicks to Gibson. Back to Nunn. 3 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic trail by 7. Marquez and the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons.
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Anthony drives in. The rebound by Gibson.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Anthony on the wing. From downtown, traps in the tray. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Outside Gibson. Pass to Nunn. And again, Washington no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it's Anthony slamming it down.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Well, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A wide open look here for Wright. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Washington lead. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Porzingis against Isaac. Porzingis inside. 8 points for him. Rejected by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. To stop the run. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris kicks to Gafford. Out to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. And again, Washington with the triple.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Gafford finds Beal. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. To the middle. Morris passes to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
There's the drive. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A big-time effort for Porzingis. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
From the Jabberwocky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
To tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's in there. Beal's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Washington.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
The 3 from Porzingis. And Bull pulls it down. The Magic trail by 14.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his back.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Here's Gafford. Out to Porzingis. Launches a three. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs passes to Carter. Porzingis with the steal. It's Beal on the wing. 11 points in the game.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Carter kicks to Suggs. Now, here's Bull. Magic moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Wagner from long range. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beal gets a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss. The Magic trail by 16. Now Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Bull. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
There's Beal with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Clark, when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those two areas well.
Here's Suggs. And the rejection by Gafford. Morris inside. Guarded by Fultz. Beal with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Harris dishes to Anthony. To halt the run. Good work defensively by Morris.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Washington making some changes. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Here's Wagner. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Wright, the pass to Nunn. Now here's Wright. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Anthony. Inside. Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Nunn. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Isaac and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Avdia kicks to Kispert. Fires the three. No good that time. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding a 22-point lead as the quarter ends.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Anthony. They've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Stolen by none. In transition, here come the Wizards. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist goes to...
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Harris outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Anthony against Wright. And it's good for 2.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. On the wing, Isaac. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Wagner over to help. Isaac with the steal. Wagner against Wright.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Out to Kuzma. Here's Morris, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Puts it up off the inbound, and Porzingis with the lay-in. That's now 22 points for Porzingis. Here's Suggs. And foul on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor, and I think he just continues to grow as a player.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. Slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Wizards leading by 18. Morris kicks to Porzingis. Kept alive. Outside for Beal. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. .125 left here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis against Anthony. And another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Anthony.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Washington.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Porzingis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Porzingis, and he gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 21.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Isaac passes to Bull. Anthony looking it over. Just 5 to shoot.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's just such a high IQ. Beal using the bounce to get to the line, where he's just a fantastic free throw shooter.
And both free throws good for Beal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Anthony with it. Now Beal defending. Suggs. No good on the 3. Washington with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They get the rebound, and Beal kicks to Gafford. Here's Porzingis. Another shot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Kessler, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis against Markkanen. Here's Beal. The rebound by the Jazz. It's tipped. Right side Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade, great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smitty, you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
B.A., absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
And they pick up 2.
Anytime you watch Kyle, you see the production, plus you see the potential for more.
Pass to Markkanen. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the bucket is good. Markkanen's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Kuzma. Porzingis with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Porzingis in the post. Markkanen's there. Count that bucket. He's got 5.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Sexton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Beal. He's off on that one. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Utah leading.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Porzingis. Morris on the wing. Check by Sexton. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons. We want to watch hoops.
3-pointer. Beal rebounded by Toscano Anderson. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Guarded by Morris. Back to Toscano Anderson. Markkanen inside. Guarded by Morris. That one goes. Count it. Markkanen's got 9.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to get back on track. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
Markkanen misses. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Here's Clarkson, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for the Jazz. Hunting for up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
They've got Rudy Gay. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Damian Jones. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. That's the group for Utah right now.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Kispert. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Abaji. And that one is stuffed right through.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here's Wright from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Jones. Pass to Olynyk. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Now here's Gibson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia. On the take. And it's all tied up. Avdia's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Gay outside. Pass to Jones. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Kispert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kispert's got 5 now. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Wizards.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Right, attacking. Pass to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Another shot. Nice move. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And the free throw, no good. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Now here's Olynyk. Intercepted. Now the Wizards in transition. Jumps up. Jones with the block. Olynyk up top. Nunn defends. Pass to Abaji. Gay outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And Washington with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
A line change here for Utah. It's Markkanen on the wing. Defended by Porzingis. Inside. Here's Sexton. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league. Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Second chance shot. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Sexton. He has 6.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Kuzma. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Porzingis. Over Markkanen. And so he draws the foul, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the previous plays, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take it.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good.
Once again, that was your jazz dancer, Dansby.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Utah with it. And he lobs it up.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going.
31, the Wizards, 32.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kispert, then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Beal in at the one spot. Porzingis with room to shoot. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
And there's the lob. The shot by Toscano Anderson, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Sexton against Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
He's perfect from the line this time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Markkanen over to the left wing. Here's Toscano Anderson. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Markkanen from long range. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Kuzma. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Outside Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Back to Clarkson. To the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Three-pointer, Beal. And again, Washington with a triple.
You love the energy Beal has. I mean, he's racing up the floor to convert on the fast break.
Pass to Markkanen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first.
That's good for Markkanen.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Tries yet again. Porzingis grabs the board. The Wizards have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Toscano Anderson. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Defended by Kuzma. Throws it up high.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Here's Clarkson. Here he goes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Over to the wing. Porzingis against Markkanen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
The Jazz shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Sexton passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Feeling it tonight. Markkanen has that scores gene. Once he gets on a roll, it looks effortless.
Porzingis is double. And a nice finish on the layup. Porzingis has got 15 points in just the second half.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Clarkson with the ball. Beal picks him up. Here's Markkanen. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
So it's Washington now. After the basket by Utah. Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Markkanen. To the wing on the left. Markkanen with a screen on Gafford. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Beal. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Beal. Porzingis has got 30 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rudy Gay out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Damian Jones. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Hangs in the air. Rebound by the Wizards.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Porzingis. He shoots again. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. Porzingis has got 34 points.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Jones. The kick out to Gay. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. To the right side. Shakes him. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Porzingis has got 36 points. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Jones. Back to Horton Tucker. Outside Jones. All sorts of time. And too long on the shot.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Porzingis up top. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Gay outside. On the wing, Jones. Back to Olynyk. And he makes it on the layup.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Washington has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Beal. Gay with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Ooh, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. And they double up Porzingis. Out to Beal. Back to Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Porzingis has got 40 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Jones drives in. Pass to Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. Out left to the wing. Wide open look. And the basket by Abaji.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Wizards.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kristaps Porzingis.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Markkanen. And so it's Utah with it. It's a 14-point game. It's stolen by Kuzma. Sexton against Porzingis. Over Sexton. And again, Washington, no good. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,
be the Jazz off the tip. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Banchero. Wendell Carter is out there at Bull. And it's Franz Wagner. And it's Isaac in at the 3.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. And here is Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Olynyk in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Now, here's Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Now, here's Markkanen. Clarkson with the ball. Isaac picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Wagner wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Defended by Carter. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Banchero. The layup off target.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Olynyk. The dish to Markkanen. Tries again, and the layup is good.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Wagner kicks the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the right side. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Markkanen. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Passes it to Sexton. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And the first one drops. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the three broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Van Kill. And Jones sends it back. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Abaji. Screen by Jones. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic.
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz youth.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Jones in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And here is Dunn after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Okeke. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Okeke's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty? Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Stolen by Gay, and Utah turns it over again. The Magic leading by 5.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent. Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Good. A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Gay uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's got his first 2 points.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Jazz trail by 3. Okeke passes to Suggs. Buries it from three-point range. Suggs has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Run against Anthony, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And former Jazz All-Star Carlos Boozer. Looks like he could still give him a few good minutes.
I tell you what, he was one of the stronger players in league history. I don't doubt that he could carve out some space inside right now.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Anthony kicks to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
Here's Dunn driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Orlando making some changes. Knocked loose, out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now, here's Wagner. Bol setting the pick for Wagner. And that's a foul called on Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Markkanen dishes to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
To the wing on the left. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Sexton against Wagner. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
He gets that one. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
To the paint, and that one is stuffed right through.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the defender just bites on the pump fake by Jonathan Isaac. Good job getting that defender in the air.
Second free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Left side, Clarkson. Down low. There's Markkanen. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Now, here's Banchero. 7 points in the game. Bol, that's good.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Sexton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
The Jazz, 25. The Magic, 36.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Bol.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Bol is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Banchero. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. No coverage that side.
Franz Wagner.
Wagner's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Magic.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere. That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Sexton with it. 6 points for him. Rebounded by Isaac. Inside, here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Bull, the pass to Wagner. Carter on the wing. Back to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. They double him with Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bull. He doesn't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
The pass to Banchero. Sexton against Wagner. Isaac left side. Pass to Carter. That's tipped and stolen by Sexton.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
A different look for Utah. Horton Tucker's checked in for Clarkson, and it's done in for Sexton. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They led by as many as 18 points.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Harris comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Suggs, he's checked in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Franz Wagner. Here's Markkanen. Over Harris. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Markkanen's got 6.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Dunn is checked in for Utah. Okiki's checked in for Orlando. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Anthony taking his time here. And Jones sends it back. Dunn passes to Toscano Anderson. Okiki grabs the miss. Magic leading by 13. That's good from Harris on the assist from Suggs.
Boy, Gary Harris finding a way inside. That's a gritty play, folks.
Here's Toscano Anderson. And the layup falls. Toscano Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
To the left wing. Suggs kicks to Anthony. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
As comfortable as anybody from deep. You cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
To the paint. Here's Toscano Anderson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. That one's not going to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Gay, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dunn attacking. Feeds it to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Anthony. Dunn with some nice D.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That one is off.
At the line for the Jazz, Juan Toscano.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Okeke. Kicks it to Suggs. For the three. And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Toscano Anderson in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bol Bol.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Sexton. Bol Bol making his last shot. Kicks it out to Markkanen. With the shot, 4 on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Clarkson. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Banchero. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
Defended by Carter. Here's Toscano Anderson. And he gets the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
The previous play is
It's going to be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's your Utah Jazz.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Clarkson.
Give a big hand for your Jazz team.
No good on the free throw, and Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Orlando leading by 20. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Sexton the pass to Toscano Anderson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Bull. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. Takes a three. Utah with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Franz Wagner.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Toscano Anderson, the pass to Sexton. Here's Toscano Anderson. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
And Bull wide open. He shoots, and the 3 off target. Here's Toscano Anderson.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now, Wagner. And yes, it's good. And the Magic lead by 21.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Sexton. Here's Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
And here's Wagner. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before.